All right, Shalom Akim, Shalom Yasharallah. First off, I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth to rule well. All right, this is going to be about Cyntoia Brown. She was sentenced at 16, and she must serve 51 years before she is eligible for release. All right. It says Brown is a victim of sex trafficking, claims she acted in self-defense when she killed a man who had solicited her for sex. All right, now the story is this young woman, she ran away from her, I believe it was foster parents, her foster family. All right, she ran away from them, and she went with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend proceeded to rape this woman, mistreat her, and then sold her for sex. All right, so he would sell her for sex, and his name was Cutthroat, man. I mean, you know, it's just bad choice after bad choice that she was making. And then when she went with this man, Alan, you know, he showed her his guns, and you know, he had put her in the bed and everything, and you know, he reached under the bed, and she thought he was gonna pull out a weapon, so she pulled out her weapon from her purse, and she shot this man, and he died. All right, now she was 16, and the Tennessee law, it says right here, Tennessee law has since changed, prompted by Brown's case, and minors can no longer be sentenced to life in prison. But that law sadly does not apply to Brown herself, and that's what happens to a lot of you jakes, man. A lot of you jakes, the law doesn't apply for you, man. It wasn't made for you. All right, you may say, yeah, I know my rights, before you get shot, man. All right, it's happened a lot of times to a lot of you jakes. I know my rights, and guess what? You still get arrested, you still get your ass whooped, and most of the time you still get killed. You end up dead, man. Because these laws were never meant for you, man. You have your own laws that you should be following. All right? Not the laws of these Egyptian, these Babylonian. You have your own laws, man. And that's what we're supposed to return to Yahawashi. He's the only one that can save you. These Edomites are not going to save you. They don't care about you, man. Like I said, these laws don't apply to you. All right? So this woman, this young woman, she won't be able to, you know, it explains it down here. It says she will have to wait until she is 67 years old, man, before she can go before a parole board. And that's just going to a parole board, not saying that they're going to grant her anything. It says unless outgoing Tennessee Governor Bill Salaam decides to grant Brown clemency by shortening her sentence. All right, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna do it, man. All right, you jakes are just going to jail, and you guys want to have these protests and these marches about this and that. Nothing's gonna change, man. Nothing's gonna change. All right, the only way that Israel is going to be saved or heard is by the Most High, man. By talking to Yahawashi, by talking to Yahawah. All right. But a lesson that I got out of this, man, you know, for the brothers that are in the truth, this is Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time shall I bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. All right. You Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And it's happening right now. You know, like it says in Joel 2 as well, I was wrath with my people. And like it says in Jeremiah chapter 8 and also in chapter 6, it tells you that our wives and our people were going to go into captivity, man. And everything that belonged to us was going to be given away to these heathen and to these Edomites. All right. It says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. All right, so Yahawah Shem Yahawashi has never changed, man. Israel is always his people, and it always will be, whom they have scattered among the nations. See, scattered the four corners of the earth, and parted my land, which is here America, which is really the whole world. All right, parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they may drink. All right, so our people are being sold out here, man. Our people are being hurt. All right, they're in captivity, and they don't want to understand that. They want to follow after the Egyptians, man. They want to follow after these Babylonians, all right, which is modern day America, or the United States, Salakia. You know, they want to follow after their ways, man. They don't want to understand that they can't find peace. All right, and that reminds me of Jeremiah. What is it? 8 and 11. This is Jeremiah 8 and 11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, where there is no peace. And that's why a lot of you jakes are so religious, man. You guys know that that's the only way that you can get saved. But you're going about it the wrong way, man. You guys are going to these Christian churches that talk about peace, love, prosperity. And you guys want to hear that, man. You want to feel good. All right? You want to feel good. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people. See, you don't want to hear the truth. You just want to feel good for the moment. Lying children that will not hear the law of Yahawah. You guys want to make up excuses that this laws are too hard, man. It's too difficult. It's too much for me. I don't want to be with especially you women. You don't want to be with an Israelite man that knows he's an Israelite man, following the true doctrine of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, which is through GMS and people under GMS following that doctrine that GMS has. And why? Why don't you want to follow those type of men, man? Because it's too much for you. Because then it tells you to do more than what you're already giving, man. All right? Being under a righteous man. You don't want to hear those laws. It's too much for you. Okay, we got to give up Christmas. Oh, I don't want to give up Christmas. All right, we got to give up Halloween and Easter and all these other pagan worships. You don't want to give those up, man. All right? And you don't want to hear it. It says, which say to the seers, see not. All right? The men out in the highways and the hedges are the ones that are seeing these things, man. All these things are unfolding, and it's beautiful in a sense because we know it's true. And Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is rewarding us and showing us, like, look, it says, prophesy not unto us right things, which is the downfall of America, the downfall of Esau, Edom, the rising of Israel, and the following of the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. You don't want to hear those things, man. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And you want deceits, man. You want to be, you want something deceitful for you to feel happy with. All right? Jeremiah 6 and 14, they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly. This is the same thing in Jeremiah 8, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. And that's what you want to hear, though. You want to hear that peace. You want to hear that you're going to be triumphant. You want to hear that everything's going to be okay. Even though it's not, man. It's not going to be okay. All right? It's not going to be okay. And, another one I had learned is to be slow to anger, man. It says that, where was it? It's over here in Proverbs 16. This is Proverbs 16. I'm going to start off at verse 28. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. A violent man enticeth his neighbors, and leadeth him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things. Moving his lips, he bringeth evil to pass. All right, so Esau has done all these things, man. He's the father of it. All right? He's the father of wickedness, man, of evil. You know? He's the one that's bringing all these things, telling you, and he's making you go off, man. But really, he has drawn swords, man. He doesn't like you, all right? He doesn't like any of you Jakes, man. The brothers always say, if Esau found a way to live forever, you think he would actually present it to you Jakes, Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans? Hell no, man. He wouldn't even do it to a lot of his own people, all right? It says, the hoary head is a crown of glory. If it be found in the way of righteousness, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. All right? And Yahawashi is not saying that so we can be peaceful creatures, and he's not just saying it for that, man. He's also saying it because he knew how it would be in the last days. All right? In the last days, Jake has to be really slow to anger, man. Really, really slow, because that's how they get you. All right? You show anger, and your pridefulness and your ego gets to you. You do something about it. You either punch that Edomite that's been talking shit. You punch them because they know, man. Deep down, those demons that are on those people, they know that Jake can get in trouble faster and easier than an Edomite can get in trouble, man. All right? If they pull a Jake over, real quick, they already feel threatened. If they pull a heathen or a Edomite over, what do? They act real nice, man, real friendly. And even though that Edomite might be talking shit and might be saying this and that, they don't do anything to them. They don't feel alarmed or any type of way towards them, man. You know, I was watching this video a while back about this white dude. It was 3 white dudes in a blue Mustang, and they were driving around crazy in their streets. And you can hear the Mustang in the cop car, from the cop car. And that cop started following the noise, and he saw that Mustang, man. In that blue Mustang with 3 white boys. You know, they ran the stoplight, and they even did a hard turn. They made a loud noise, you know, and that cop turned on his lights, pulled them over. And you can see in the subtitles what he's talking to, you know, and you could partially hear what that Edomite cop was talking to those Edomite drivers in the Mustang. And that cop was friendly to them, man. He was way too friendly than he should have been, than he would have been, Salakia, than he would have been to a Jake. All right? And not just that, but those men that were in that car, they were drinking as they were driving, man. All right? So they were drunk. And they were all talking to that cop like shit, man. They were treating that Edomite cop like shit. And that cop was still trying to calm them down. He was still trying to manage the situation. Not until it really, really escalated, then he did something about it. You know? And that's because it escalated like way past where Jake would have been dead, man. All right? Jake would have been dead at the moment that cop probably stopped him, man. But that's just how this life is, man. So as for us, the best thing that we can do, one, stay shut, because even it tells you in the scriptures that even a fool is counted for wise when he shutteth his mouth, man. That's one. Another one, he that is slow, verse 32 in Proverbs 16, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. All right? Because they're going to come at you, man. They're going to act like they're mighty. You just got to humble yourself down, man. Be slow to anger. All right? Understand that everything is in the power of Yahawashi, man. And vengeance is not for you anyways, man. You know, I had a dream this morning. I just remembered. Because last night I was thinking about that. That I wanted to be in the time that it came to it, I wanted to just turn the other cheek, man. Go ahead and hurt me as much as you can. As much as you fucking want, man, because vengeance is not for us. Vengeance is for Yahawashi. When he comes back and you made it, to the end, guess what? Yahawashi is gonna protect you with his teeth, his nails, and everything, man. Like a mama bear. All right, he's gonna protect you, man. And if you made it until the end and you're in that ship with Yahawashi, man, there's that wrath, that hell is coming down, man. Yahawashi is gonna remember everything you went through, and he's gonna go down and he's gonna come down with fucking wrath, man. To slay your oppressors, to slay your opponents. All right? It says, and he that ruleth his spirit, then he that taketh a city. All right? So we have to check ourselves, man. We have to check ourselves, because in the end, we're going to be mightier. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect, but we're going to be mightier than the men that are ruling this world right now, man. All right? Those men are going to be bowing down to you and Yahawashi and Yahawah, because they know that you're the one, man. All right? So for those other ones that want to show anger and be like this and that and be boastful and full of pride in their spirit, don't worry about those men, man. Do your own, seeking your own salvation through fear and trembling, man. That's what we need to worry about. All right? We need to worry about Yahawashi, constantly have him in our minds, constantly checking ourselves like, yo, is this right? So with that, Akim, I want to say shalom, peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel, the elect men doing this work for Yahawashi. All right, for all Israel that accepts this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, given to us by Yahawashi. All right. So with that, Akim, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us his truth, and the brothers and elders that are teaching us to rule well. Shalom.